Okay, guys. Martha, hello. How are you doing? Okay. We are here for part 3 of the moderator gift. Hello, Freddie. So, okay, is that clear? Why does that look not clear? Hold on a second. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know if that's better. Hello, Renee. Martha says, still good. How are you? I'm good. Hello, Terry. Hello, Amy. Okay, guys. We got blue. We got blue paint for the little foggy detail I wanted to do on this painting here. Let me shake this up. I just got this yesterday. Martha texted me yesterday and she said, friendly reminder, get the blue paint. And I totally forgot. I had totally forgotten. I was just at the Cairo and I was like, what? Oh, yeah. So I went and got that on the way to the gallery. And we were able to find a color that I liked. Sometimes, like, I just went to Home Depot, right? This is not for art, but I don't care. I use it for art all the time, and it works just as good as the art paint. Now, there's rules based off science using oil, using water-based, acrylics, other stuff. It always seems to work out fine if I mix them, if it's spray paint. So whatever. This is oil-based, and then this is acrylic. So I don't know what the rules are exactly, but everything seems to be working out here. So hopefully we don't F it up. How's everybody doing, by the way? Italiano rules. It does. I'll have to remember to ask for some Italiano whenever. Okay, yeah, I'll get you some. Hello, Ron. Sorry, you guys can't really see me when I walk off camera there. I don't know if that matters to you, but I'm not the best at the streaming game, I'm more into the creating the art stuff. I wish I had a cameraman. Speaking of Stephanie, in our last live here, we were talking about Stephanie. Renee got one of her arts. Sorry, I had to start the video over. For those watching in the future, this is take 2. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll be fine. Stephanie offered to be my cameraman before, and I was like, really? It's like, you know how many videos I make? So I've never actually taken her up on that offer, but perhaps I should one day. Okay, so I've been looking at this. I don't remember when is the last time we've been. Okay, that's actually nice and translucent. We're gonna go darker down here. I don't remember when is the last time we were working on this, but I've been looking at it for a few days. I've been coming in here. I haven't really been painting anything else, but I often sit on this couch or that couch and just chill. And I've been contemplating building onto my studio a little bit. I wanted to just tear this whole building down and build a new one, but now we're thinking about building the house a little bit more. And so this is going to be put on hold. So I was like, I could do a little thing there. So I can move the Just Joshing with Dakota into a different room through that window over there, and I'll show you that in a bit if that's of interest to you. Oh, you know what I should do? Let me get some of this white. What was I saying? What the heck was I saying? I forget what I was saying. What the heck? Oh. Okay. Where's the blue? Oh, right here. I lost it. I'm trying to focus on finalizing second quarter reports, but ADHD is strong today. Yeah, same with me. I literally was just telling you something and it completely just left my mind. I can't even remember, yeah, the string of thoughts I had, and I was like, oh, I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about that, and then I'll get back to that, and bing, bang, boom. And then instead of bing, bang, boom, I had just a different type of explosion altogether where I had no idea what I was trying to say. Okay. I like it. I like it when it spritzes out like this. I like that quality it has to the like little speckles. But it's kind of hard to do with a new full can. Okay. Oh, yes. Here it is. I was looking at this painting, and I think I like what he looks like, maybe with a few minor tweaks here and there. That's what I was going to say. I don't know why my mind decided to forget about that. I looked at the window and I was like, oh yeah, I was going to talk about that, blah, blah, blah. So I've been coming into the studio, sitting on the couch. I've been working on stuff outside. I made a rooster and made a couple other things. I'm trying to get a big stock of hot dogs for my next show. So I want to have like a giant, I don't know what I want to do exactly, but I just want to have a big thing of hot dogs, like a whole bunch of them, whether they sell or not, whatever. I just want the look of a whole bunch of hot dogs. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be like a bucket full of them or a barrel full of them, I mean, or like a buffet table full of them, or like a hot dog eating contest with maybe leg week sitting at a picnic table with a bunch of, I don't know, but I've just been trying to think about it. Anyways, I need to make like 100 of them for that art installation that you can take things off of. That show is going to be in April. So if you are local or want to travel in April to Edmonton, I'm going to be having a show if everything goes well. Come on down. Anyways, I've been thinking about putting the Just Joshing with Dakota studio just outside the wall, outside this window here. Okay. So let's see. This window right here. So right now, I have all this stuff in here, right? Which is, it's my fault for being all messy and accepting things from people. But what I would do is make that into a door, and then I would just have my roof pitches like this. So it goes out that way. I'll just keep it pitching that way, and I'll go out about, I don't know, what is that, 10 feet or 12 feet? Maybe 12 feet. Let's say 4 sheets of subfloor that way, and then maybe to that window there, which is, let's say it's maybe 10 feet that way. I don't know, something like that. I'll probably make it 12 by 12, I'd say, because I can go that way a bit, and that way a bit. Which is weird, because I also have to do stuff with the arch trunk, because the tarps keep ripping because of the wind, and the heat is just destroying the tarps. So I had to do a few things. Anyway, I have this vision for the, oh, this is behind. I have this vision for, yeah, that's perfect, actually, for that room. It's just silly because, like, I'm literally going to tear this building down as soon as I can so I can put a better one up. Or maybe I'll build the studio somewhere else. Maybe I'll build it back there. Or what I would love is if we could buy that property that's across the trees. Remember where I put that door in the fence? For those of you who watch my videos regularly, or even just happen to catch that one. That property that's over there, that was Sandy's old owners. I want to buy their place, but I don't have any money. So if anyone wants to buy a hot dog, please get at me. Orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Every $5 spent gets you an entry into our draw for the gold giveaway, by the way. Okay. Speaking of giveaways, this is for Renee. Thank you for being a moderator, Renee. I think we might be able to finish it today. So let's try to do that. So that's probably dry. It's not quite dry, but we're going on here, so I guess it probably doesn't matter if it's dry or not. We're gonna do the guitar strings now. And the way I do the guitar strings, I used to just draw a line as straight as I could. But let me tell you, that does not work very well. So I'm going to use this. Even though this is a different guitar, I'm going to use it as a reference. Here's a 6. Oh, it's a 6. This goes way up there. So we have to get very, 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 very skinny. In fact, this one's actually probably going to be very hard to do. So let me just try to tape this up. What's funny is, like, this one is going to be obscured by the thing that's already there. So let's try it. Let's try it. So, and the way we have to do this is we have to do it literally, well, actually, we could probably do it 2 at a time. Maybe even 3. So let me just see here. Let me grab a marker if we have one somewhere. We'll use this red one. Thank you to, I believe it was Heather who sent me, who sent me these markers. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay, there she go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can actually put another one right there. Although that doesn't make sense because that would be right in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on a second. Can I put one there? I think I can put one there. Yeah, no, I'll put one there. We'll put one there. If it doesn't look good, well, we can change it. I'm pretty sure it'll look fine. By the way, how is everybody doing? I don't know if I asked that yet. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Okay, so we're going to just take some white. Simple white. Of course, I didn't close the lid. Speaking of lids, I should put the lid back on this bad boy. Hot dog sleeves or boats would be a nice touch. Boats, what's that? Hot dog sleeves? I know what a sleeve is. I meant, oh, a boat, like the little paper wrappers that they go in. You know what? That would actually be good. That's actually a good idea. Guys, my last show was, I didn't really do anything kind of crazy because the first time it was such a hassle because the planning was, well, on my part, I thought it was perfectly fine. But anyway, the second year that I did a show there, I didn't even ask for anything crazy. I was like, whatever, it's not worth the hassle, not worth the headache for the other people involved. But to me, it was not as good as the show. I mean, it was fine, I guess, but the first one was definitely way cooler. But anyway, that's besides the point. You should have seen the costume that Amy had. It was hilarious. Like, it was fantastic. It was so good. It was a hot dog man, or I guess lady. Hot dog, that sounds weird. A hot dog vendor costume. And it was like an old-timey paper hat, striped. Was it striped? Maybe the apron wasn't striped, but a red apron and like what do you call it? Like a vendor box? I don't know what you call it. Like a little box to have all the hot dogs in. It was fantastic. Oh, you know what's kind of cool? Someone bought one of my fingerprints of Einstein, and she went to get it framed, and the framer decided they wanted to buy the same painting. Someone who doesn't follow my social media or YouTube, and their son works for NASA. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I sent them, well, every once in a while I'll just throw in extra stuff for folks, and in this case I sent them an extra print, one of my hot dog paintings of the gosh, I forget what I titled it, but the relish one. Okay, we got 3 strings in there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is in the wrong spot, isn't it? Oh, well. Oh, well. What I might do... Oh, you know what would be great is if I had a... Oh, whatever. Okay, we'll let that dry for a little bit. I saw Jim's picture of Amy. It was perfect. Yeah, wasn't it? Dude, it was awesome. I actually have the costume. She gave it to me. She was probably like, what am I going to use this for? So maybe, oh, you know what I might do? I might get a mannequin. I made the mannequin for the last Spaceman. I just made it out of wood. Hold on. I gotta crack my back here. You ever like need to crack your back and you just need to like flex yourself into a good crack? I'm trying to do that right now. Hot dog cart. What are you saying, Ron? A tray or box? Me too. I like how it's steamy in the top right corner. Steamy. I meant streaky. Yeah. Well. I might make a mannequin or get one. Man, I tried to buy one. Holy cow, are they hard to get a hold of? Like, I don't know where to buy a mannequin from. Like, mannequinstore.com is like, oh, you want a mannequin? It's $5,000. I was like, what? Okay, where can I get a secondhand one? There's like the ones that have no hands, but I needed ones to have hands. Or there will be the ones where the hands are like one piece and they're like this. Like, I don't need a David Bowie freaking mannequin. Anyway, if I find one, maybe I'll put him in a costume. That would be good. Oh, thank you, Renee, for my links. See, this is why I'm giving you a gift. Although I appreciate everyone who's moderated, you and Matthew are definitely like go above and beyond. You're just like, oh yeah, let me put in all the links. Oh, you mentioned something random? Let me go find that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. China's barking at something. What is it about Chihuahuas where they just love barking? It's so annoying, you know? Okay, so let me count here. That's definitely dry. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I might make it so, well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might do that. Yeah. Oh, you know, this is what I probably should do, like this. Or wait, what should I do? Sorry, guys. Let me figure out what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this. Let me get this, like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's stupid. Golly. Gah! Drat! I think that's wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. See that? I should probably, you know what? I'll do it now. I wonder if I can scratch it off. Probably not very well. Because it's not going to be perfectly dry, right? I need to move that down. So you know what? We're going to do that before we can't do it anymore. I still didn't even put in the frets like an idiot. I should probably do that first, honestly. Shouldn't I? Okay, it's right enough to there. Okay. I'm going to put it in the frets. I don't know if I kept my reference picture of the guitar. Of the guitar. Are we buffering right now? Or maybe just my internet is bad on that phone. Because that one doesn't have its own network or whatever you call it. Not buffering. Okay. Okay. Just that phone is not connected to my Wi-Fi. That phone needs to be connected to the Wi-Fi. This phone doesn't, and this phone doesn't. Don't tell the government that I'm using my business phone for... Actually, this is part of my business, so tell them whatever you want. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. See if I got pictures of that guitar. Here, I do. Okay. Let me zoom in here. I don't know how many frets are on guitars, and I don't know if all guitars have the same amount of frets. Actually, there's some guitars there. Let's see. Do they look like they all have the same amount? That one definitely looks like it has less, because that's a shorter neck. So it probably depends. Oh, that's a bass. That's a guitar. That's a guitar. Although they might be a 6-string bass. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what do we want to do? We're going to do this with a brush, okay? We're cheating. 1. Oh, shit. Sorry. Already failed. Already failed. See? I don't know if anyone would have noticed that, but that is a fail. Okay, let's go again. Okay. 1 goes here. Well, that was a little thick. 2 goes here. 3 goes there. 4, 5. I kind of made that maybe a little bit too close, so I'm gonna move that a little bit. I'm gonna move it just a tad because it's, where am I? Too close. All right. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what? I know they are getting smaller, but I feel like I'm making it. Let's do this. You know how much I would suck at photorealism? Because I hate getting the details just perfect. I don't know why. Laziness, I guess, is why. I guess I do know why. I'm a lazy painter, guys. But I'm a finger painter, so that's already lazy. That's already lazy. Do I have a good excuse? No, that's not a good excuse. It's just laziness is not okay. Especially since the part that I'm being lazy on is not even finger painting. I'm using a brush, but just because my fingers are too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Then nothing. Then something. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. Oh, what the fuck? Honey bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. What? Why is this so hard for me to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. And then there's one right here. Bam. This one has something, so let me make that something. We need white and we need yellow. Okay, what does it look like? It's the fourth one, right? Fourth one is a little thing and a little bit and a little bit. Doesn't really look like that. Oh, crap. Ah, that doesn't look like it at all. Let's throw that up a bit. Bam. And then we'll go like this. And we'll go like that. That. And then when I put the yellow on there, I'll try to do it a little bit better. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. Bam. Oh, I guess I should even that out a little bit. Okay. Put that like that. Okay. Space, space. Bam. What? I think I should. Did I erase one down here? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I should do? I should move that one down so I can make this space here bigger. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's get some more white paint. We'll make this space here and here. And then, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the one that looks like that. Okay, so it's like, I'm not going to be good at this at all. And then 2 go there. So go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Now we need a little bit of yellow. Okay. I'm going to put the hand right here. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Where's that blue? No, I got to do the strings now. Jerry's The Wolf guitar had 24 frets according to Google. Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hey, there we go. We have 24. We have 24. Cindy is in Texas and wants to go home. Why? Oh, 60th anniversary for the Grateful Dead. They're going to have a party in San Francisco Bay Area. Okay. Okay. What was I? Let me do this. Something like that. Okay. 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 Hand will go there, but we need this to dry so that we can do our strings. And we got the string there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that needs to go in there. So we want that to dry. What should we do? Let me put it in the sun. Let's put it in the sun, and then it'll dry in like 5 minutes maybe, hopefully. Because it's nice out. It's a little windy too, so there'll be a bit of a breeze. So that'll be good. And then we don't have to wait a bunch. You know what we could do while we're waiting is I have, where did I put it? Right here. Do I have any thumbtacks in here? I do. Give me a second. I gotta grab some thumbtacks from the workshop here. Okay. I think they're up here. I think. Ah, yes, of course they are. They're right where I put them. And why wouldn't they be? Well, they wouldn't be because I would have used them and not put them back. But I used them probably and then did put them back. Because that is what I always do. Don't you guys know that? That is what I always do. I never don't do that. Okay, I got screws in the way here. I hang my canvases up with screws rather than using easel. I like doing it flat on the wall like this. Oh, I guess it's kind of roly-poly. Let me grab 2 more tacks. I should have thought of that right away. Anyways, I like putting them on the wall because they sit nice and flat, right? And it, I don't know, this gives you a better vantage point. Like some of the better easels will have it so they're flat rather than slanted. Slanted is fine too, depending on how you're working on a piece. I guess it depends on who you are, but I like it like this. And since I have the liberty, if you will, to, let's see if I can move this, to, like F up a wall like this, it's fine. Okay. So this is obviously my Aussie painting. This is a print of the original. That was an oxymoron, obviously. Oh, hey, Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. She sent $50, $49.99. What a nice gesture. I'm gonna put your name in the draw for that. Thank you very much. I only get some of that, so I'm gonna put you in there for the amount that I get. Actually, fuck it. I'll put it in for the full amount. So every $5, so that's 10. So 10 of your names is gonna go in the prize pig. And then on September 7th, maybe we'll draw your name. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. Sorry, did I just say the F word out loud? I didn't mean to. Usually I try not to curse that word on this channel. Unless it's on Patreon or something. I'm a little looser over there. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that to dry in the sun, I'm going to embellish this. What happened, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. Hold on a second. You see how there's a bunch of like, you can see the weave. We don't want to see the weave. We don't want to see the white between the weave. For whatever reason, this one failed. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll embellish it heavily and then it'll be fine. So let's do this. Let's do this. So this will be a 1 of 1 that we will, I don't know what we'll do with it exactly. Okay. Well, I'm just going to kind of do what I feel like. I'm probably going to completely screw it up, but it's okay. This was free. So a lot of times artists, for their artist proof, still embellish the prints and they'll add a little uniqueness to them. So even though they'll sell, like, depending on the artist, they'll sell like 50. Like, I like to keep my editions low to like 100 or less. Some people will sell thousands of one picture. Like Robert Bateman will sell thousands of one picture, right? Well, actually, to be fair, he'll do like 500 of this size, 500 of that size, 1,000 of that size, whatever. And then he'll be like, once he sells out, his publisher will be like, we got to milk this guy for all he's worth. I'm just saying this for entertainment value. Just don't sue me for telling people what I think you do. The publisher will then be like, oh, he's out of this size on canvas. Let's sell it on clay, or let's sell it on canvas board or paper or whatever, right? And then that way it'll always be in circulation. Since he's wildly popular, you capitalize, and he's still alive. He's 90 something, I think. Right, and then there's other artists like Stickman. He has these artist proofs. I think there's 50. He doesn't embellish them anymore, but they're different sizes. I think bigger than the original size. So it's like, I don't know, it's special for some reason. Whether or not it's special to the person buying it is what ultimately matters, right? And then those, there's only 50 of them. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but how would you say that? Not every artist does it the same way, so it's impossible to know without being a fan of you know, the entire art world, to know exactly how it's done for everyone. It's very circumstantial. I'm just going random here. I don't care if the weave shows in the background as much. I just care about it in his face. Let me get some yellow. Where is that yellow that I don't like? I'm going to mix it with the yellow that I do like. Where is it? Did anyone see where I put that yellow? Ah, here it is. Thank you. And then I'll mix it with this. I missed the F word, fudge. Well, there'll probably be another one somewhere along the way. So I sent off the original of this yesterday to Ohio. So thank you to Darcel. I think that's how you say your name, but I don't actually know how to say your name. Forgive me for that. Add a little bit of yellow in here. I'm kind of just doing whatever, right? Like, it doesn't matter to me how this turns out because it's experimental. And if it turns out good, then we'll sell it. But if it turns out like garbage, well, I guess I'll put it with all my other garbage paintings. And then when I'm dead, it'll be worth millions because people will pull it out. Right? My shop, do I want to say this yet? I'm working on a project where I describe things about my shop and my vision and things like that. And I just thought of this the other day. I was trying to explain something to someone, and I don't remember who it was. But I was like, oh, I got to write this down. I got to write this down so I don't forget. And I was like, that's what I'm going to write. Oh. If anyone local to me knows how to use a typewriter, because if you watched my video from however long ago, you know that I don't. Please reach out to me because I need to figure out how to use this typewriter. Gosh, my freaking ADD. Now I forget what I was going to say. What was I saying? I forget. Oh yeah, I was trying to explain to someone what I think is cool about different buildings. Who was I talking to? I don't remember. Okay, I think this is done. This is dead, unfortunately. This has hardened in the... It's not completely hard, but it doesn't really come out very much anymore. Anyway, I should have another one here somewhere. Anyway, I had this like perfect way of explaining, and I'm going to fail at it now because I'm not reading what I said before, but there's this, why am I even telling you this again? Why did I even bring this up? Golly, man, don't get scatterbrained like me. It sucks. Well, I'll continue the thought. Hopefully I remember what the heck I was trying to say to begin with. Why? Anyway, I love the quality of a how would you say that? Of a, we need this now, so let's build it now, and to get there, we will do this, problem solving. So if you go into an old building, like a warehouse or something, I love when there's that spot over there that is barely ever used, but it's full of stuff. And sometimes people go, there was this mechanic shop that my mom used to go to. It's called MAR. It was in St. Albert. It stood for Margaret and Ralph. I don't know why, but sometimes people become good friends with their mechanics. We went to his funeral, Ralph's funeral. And we went to their house for dinner before. I watched VeggieTales there. That's how I figured out what VeggieTales was. That's besides the point. Anyways, in their mechanic shop, they had an office that was just over there and is filled with stuff, records, this, that, stuff. And I remember we went there, I don't know how many times. I mean, how often do you need to go to the mechanic? I guess we went there for oil changes, stuff like that, right? So we were there often, but not super often. If my mom needed her car fixed, they would do that. I remember she got a fender bender. So they did the fender and then they painted it another time, whatever. Anyways, I was there enough times to know that this room was unused. God, why am I even telling you this? I freaking wish I remembered. But anyway, when they one day they needed something from that room. So they turned on the light and dust came off of the light, like a light bulb. They turned it on, dust. And to me, I was like, dude, I'm getting goosebumps. Why am I getting goosebumps from that? I don't know why. I just love crunchy shittiness. Anyway, dust came off of the light, and I was like, man, I really like that aesthetic. I didn't even know what aesthetic meant, but in my little kid mind, my little brother Dakota, sticking his finger in mouse traps, and I'm admiring the crunchiness of an old mechanic shop. It was like not even that big. There was like a waiting room. There was a candy machine. There was a hallway. There was a staff room or whatever. There was a vending machine in there. And then there was this office filled with papers and stuff. And it was kind of just tucked away over there. I wish I remembered why I was telling you this. But anyways, I like that. Why did I even bring that up? Golly. Oh, Martha. You're welcome to send this embellishment to me. She sends $20. I will put your name. Okay, I have to remember. Cindy, I got to write this down. And if someone could help me out with why Cindy, Hep, and Martha. So that's 4. And how much did Cindy send again? 50, so that's 5. Right? 5, 10, 15. Yeah. It's 10. I don't know why I said yeah. 10. Wait, what? 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, 50. Sorry. For some reason in my mind that was not computing. Don't listen to me too long, otherwise you'll find out that I'm an idiot. Sorry, I don't do PayPal. No, I do got to put in your name. All the way until September 7th. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to be in the draw. You don't even have to buy anything. Go check out the last video, the last vlog, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me find the buff color here. I have it somewhere because I was using it, but is this it? That's pink. Ooh, pink might be cool. Where is the buff color, guys? Where is the buff? Where is it? Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. His funeral was today. Where is it? Here's one that's spent. What's this color? Oh, this will work. This is a different brand, but it'll work. And again, I didn't put the lid on it. Oh yeah, nice and creamy. Perfect. When I'm your way next, I'll give you a lesson on the typewriter. Yeah, I need it now. I need the person to come now. Man, I wish I remembered why the heck I was telling that story about the Derelictness. Okay. Now we need to get... We need a... Where do I have that pink? Right here. Justine, thank you. If you were closer, I would gladly accept your help. Ooh. That's way too much. We didn't need that much. It's okay. Is this even a real story? It is a real story. Oh, you were saying when you pass, what people would find in your shop. Right. Yes. Thank you. Who was that? Marie Anderson. I'm going to put your name in the draw too, because Marie Anderson. Thank you. Thank you for that. September 7th at 7 p.m. my time. Just for reference, it's 12:35 my time. 7 p.m. Mountain Time. September 7th, we're going to be doing a draw, okay? For that gold that I got on my... Not all of the gold, but a little bit of the gold that my brother just felt like giving away. In my No Rush series, okay? Yes. This might be found... This might be found somewhere tucked away somewhere in when I die, and it'll be worth billions of dollars. Not billions, because that's unrealistic, but it'll be worth something, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. And people often worry about how they're going to leave their kids, their loved ones, their whatever when they die, and so they like prepare. But honestly, that's the best part, is going through people's shit. Like, I love it. Like, I've only had a few people in my life die, and it is very tragic, very sad. But like, you know what? Maybe that's part of coping. Is that part of coping? Is that why I like it? Because it takes my mind off of the tragedy part, and then I go into the, oh, remember this. Oh, I wonder what they're, you kind of like, you make up stories in your mind about them, and then it brings back like a bit of happiness. Well, when I die, I'm not cleaning up shit. Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to when I'm dead, but before I die, I want people to... Well, they might just hire Alex to just clean out my stuff, and he'll throw everything in the dumpster. And then it'll be gone. Well, he wouldn't throw everything in the dumpster, but you know what I mean. It's just Alex or whoever, it would just go away. Okay. I think the typewriter is one of those old open frame black ones with round keys. Let me show you what it is. Let's see if I can show it to you. Give me 1 second. I gotta see if I have it up here still. I do have it up here. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me show you. I think I'm going to use this one, but I also have that one there. I think I'm going to use this one. Whichever one works the best. They're very dusty, but yeah. Wait, did I get another super chat? It says 96. Oh, Canadian dollars. You guys donated it in American, so that translates to Canadian. So $70 donated equals $96 received. Thank you very much. Hey, Glenn. Wait, what did... Do you have a manual typewriter or electric? Ah, that's what you're saying. You need to put my name in the draw too for breaking my arm. Dude, I think that's so fun. Like, obviously it's not funny that you broke your arm, but that's hilarious that you broke your arm. I'm glad that like it's attached to humor. Like, I'm not glad you broke your arm. It's like, oh, you know, Glow, real comedian, busts her arm. Yo, are you serious? She broke her arm? What a riot. Like, I don't, like, that doesn't make sense. But okay. I'm going to say that the Jerry is already dry, so we're going to go get that now. Okay, let's go get the Jerry. Jerry. I'll be right back. You know, guys, for a long time, I didn't know that Jerry Springer was a fake show. Like, I thought it was real. I thought they found these absolutely weird characters and just found them on the street somehow, and then they're like, oh, wait a minute. You're in love with your, I don't know, with your mother, you know, all these weird scenarios. Yeah, Jerry. Where did I... Oh, Jesus. Did you see I literally put this up on here and then looked for it? Stupid. I literally just hung it up, and then I was like, hey, where's my tape at? Hey, anyone seen my tape? I just hung it up. Anyone know where it is? Okay, a little bit of white. And just because I can, where did I put it in here? I did not. Oh, I did not. Let me grab some of this purple from Aussie. I'm just going to put a little bit of, just a little bit, a little bit of luminol. Excuse me. Wow, that is one thick string. That was an accident. I had some bleed through on there. That's no good. Wait. That's a little bit. That's a little bit wrong. All right, Renee, we will finish this painting at some point. Let's try to button this up a little bit. Okay. Hopefully I didn't screw up the first string. Okay, good. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. Hello. Henry. Okay. All right. I'm live right now. Yeah, I'm back, guys. Back. Whoa, shoot. Sorry. Hopefully that didn't make anyone dizzy. Ugh. I just make too much art that I can't get through my studio. My dad's cleaning his hoard out now, not going well. He's stubborn AF. Well, if your dad collects cool stuff, then let it be. But if he collects garbage, then I get it. The strings are not all the same width anyway. Yeah, but the thick ones don't go at the top. Do they? Or do they? Wait, hold on. No, the thick ones do go at the top. Oh, they do. Okay, we're actually fine. We're fine. For a second, I thought it goes the opposite way. Guys, I don't even know why you're worried, guys. Okay, where did I put the... Stop worrying all the time, you know? Come into my studio and you start telling me about, oh, the strings are all this and that. What you should be worried about is our contest that we're doing. Okay? It's going to be very fun. Someone's going to get a really cool package. Probably the coolest thing that'll be in your house. Martha knows she has one. And she paid full price. Actually, no, she didn't. She paid sale price for it. Because she's a Patreon member. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, it's free to check out, but there is no free participation, unfortunately. But you can see what I do on there. I think. I don't know, some sort of description. The next vlog will have all the new names. I think there's only 2. But all the new names that go on the door, I'm going to be doing that in the next vlog. So please, check out my Patreon. If it seems like it's something that you would like to do, support me as an artist. It's just $3 for the lowest tier. And Oh, you son of a gun. I made that string too. That's okay. That's okay. I made that string too close. But maybe the chord he's playing, that makes sense. I'm gonna get a new piece of tape, one that's hasn't seen war yet. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Someone will go Patreon. Check out my Patreon. The lowest tier is $3 a month. And you only need to do it once to have your name on my door forever. If that's something that's fun for you, I appreciate that. If it's not fun for you, then don't do it. And that's totally fine. I appreciate you watching, hanging out. I'm going to redraw this string here. Okay. A little messy, but that'll work. That'll do. Okay. We want this to dry again before we do the next step, because I don't want to smear those strings around, so I'll be right back. Put this on the out in the sun. It's a nice day out today here where I'm at. How's the weather where you guys are at? Is it nice out or too hot, too cold? What's going on over there? I think the typewriter is one of the... Oh, what? Oh, I'm way back in the comments here. Tia Green, what's going on? Hello, everyone. Josh, who's the guy with the guitar? No one special. No one special. I mean, he's special to some people. I've been listening to his music, trying to like it, but Jerry Garcia, man, it doesn't sound good, man. Oh, wait. Oh, right. So when I paint basically anyone, I try to get like the era where they look the most handsome or badass or pretty or whatever, in my obviously own opinion. And so usually for men, it's in their younger stage or very old stage. For women, well, it depends on who I paint. I don't paint a lot of women. It'll be like in their younger stage most of the time. Of course, I've painted... Who have I painted? I painted Mary Borgstrom. I don't even know what she looked like young in my head anymore. I've seen plenty of pictures of her, but I kind of forget. But it made more sense to paint her when she was older, because that's when she became an artist, in her 50s, I think. So that would be an exception. But like Dolly Parton, I have a painting of Dolly Parton right there. Well, that one was a request. They wanted lots of boobs and lots of hair. And I was like, all right. And then, who else did I paint? Heart. What's her name? Nancy Wilson. from Heart. And Amy Winehouse. Well, she didn't get old, unfortunately. Pink is not old yet. The girl from the war propaganda poster, the Wasp. So, well, I guess I don't have very many women that I've painted yet, at least. But anyways, for men, usually I'm trying to like what their aesthetic that looks the nicest. Like Neil Young, I painted him when he's young. I would never paint him when he's old, I don't think, because he just kind of looks like a toad. Is that rude to say? Probably, but there's another artist who I like who painted him as an old guy, and I'm like, the painting doesn't look good. Anyways, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because Ozzy, I painted him, like this is like a few weeks before he died, right, at his concert, and he just looks way cooler as an old man. And so I wanted to paint, well, I've been meaning to paint him for a long time, but the reason why I painted him like this is because I really liked that concert. And so it was really good. I've been meaning to paint him for a long time, but I just couldn't decide. He just didn't look, the aesthetic just didn't go with like what I think is my style of painting. So I'm glad he was able to do that last concert while and one of them being he just had that good look to him that I wanted to paint, that I'm proud to paint. And so this painting, like this is obviously one that I'm embellishing, but this painting, when I was doing it, I was super stoked about. Martha says, I do have a beautifully wicked spoon's eye with a partially hollow stump. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I remember suggesting Ozzy to be painted by you a few months ago. I don't remember exactly, but for some reason, I do remember it being suggested, but I don't remember if I saw it from you or someone else. But yeah, no, I've definitely had him on my mind for years. Actually, ever since I started painting, I was trying to find my like style and stuff, and then I decided I don't really have a style. I paint this, I paint those hot dog paintings, I paint those where I pour the paint on the canvas from the bottle, those looser paintings like the fish and stuff. I don't really have a style, but I do have a look. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. With certain genres that I paint. Oh, Ellie Mae. Right. She did get old. That actress. I remember, yeah, I painted the scene where she's taking a bath in the kitchen in the barrel. I remember when I was a kid, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I like this show. My mom used to watch that show all the time, and so I would watch it. That I wanted to paint a new series of paintings where I call it behind the scenes, which is, it's made up because I don't know if there is actually any behind the scenes photos. Well, there's got to be of that show. There has to be somewhere. But of that scene in particular, I don't know. But I just wanted to have that. So if you've seen that painting, or if you haven't seen that painting, she's doing the rubby thing. I took a bunch of screenshots from the actual show, and then I kind of like changed it up. Like I just made it as if it was a different take that didn't make the TV. And then she's also like getting her makeup touched up. And at first in that painting, I had a female's hand being the makeup artist hand reaching in. But then I looked it up, and the makeup artist on that show was actually a man. So then I had to change it to a man's hand with a sleeve and stuff. And if you look at the original, maybe even in the prints, you might be able to see it because it's high resolution, super high resolution. You might be able to see the texture of where it used to be a girl's arm underneath it. I'm not sure. I don't remember if that shows up or not. But yeah. My first painting in that series was the Terminator one that I did, where it's him coming down the hallway, throwing the roses and like pulling the shotgun out of the roses box. There was a guy who came into the gallery and said, "No, this is wrong. He's a lefty," which he is a lefty, but in that scene, he's holding it with his right hand. And I was like, wait, what? How did I make that mistake? I watched the scene like 100,000 times. Not 100,000 times, but the scene is from the front, like low and like facing up, looking up. And I painted it from the side, looking at like his left side. And anyways, I have a few ideas, including this Quentin Tarantino one that I want to do. Actually, I have a couple of Quentin Tarantino ones I want to do. I even started making my reference photos by scouring the internet for photos and doing research on like, what was Quentin Tarantino wearing on set as the director on when they were shooting this scene and all that stuff. I like doing that kind of nerdy stuff, kind of behind the scenes. It's like meta. Kind of stuff that no one would ever know that I even attempted to do that. Most people assume that an artist, and many artists do, including myself at times, they just see a picture they like and then they paint that picture, right? Like this is a screenshot of the concert. It's like I didn't change anything about it except for obviously I'm just using random colors and his throne isn't back there. What time is it? 1? I have to go pretty soon, guys. So unfortunately, I'm not going to finish that painting this time around. It will have to be next time. But let me go get it. Uncle Jed is one of the 2 greatest TV uncles I based my uncle persona on. Really? Uncle Jim is like Uncle Jed. You know, you're not too far off in the aesthetics. Although he didn't have a beard. Okay, let me go get the other painting. We'll work on it for another little bit here. I still have some time, just a little bit of time here. You know, I would say I'm about even with them. I started off painting, had no idea I was going to paint, so I didn't know how I would like it, but I love it. And then I moved on to doing other stuff. I didn't start off metalworking when I moved on to other stuff. Not that I moved on, but expanded, if you will. I did like woodworking and such. But then when I got into metalworking, I was like, holy shit, I love this so much. And so nowadays I'm a little slow, unfortunately, because of my stupid health, but I really enjoy when I'm able to go back and forth from doing a painting, take a break. Like if you weren't here, or maybe at times I will, but I don't know. If you weren't here, taking a break from this, if I didn't have this to do, I would probably go onto my welding bench, work on something there, and then come back to it. And then go back over there, then come back to it. I just love being able to do that. And what I do most of the time is hop on the welding bench. I just, unfortunately, I'm not able to do a lot of looking down now, and my workbench obviously is down. Looking down, it aggravates my neck, which aggravates my brain, which makes for a terrible time. So I kind of, like, I've worked around it. I often don't look down too much anymore. I just kind of look like this. I look down with my eyes. But then I get a sunburn on my face from the welder. And, you know, skin cancer is a real thing. So I got to be careful. Can't win. But I'm doing my best. Jamie says, howdy all. Stumbled upon you again. Painting / art / creating becomes a part of a creator. Again, aren't you here all the time, Jamie? Let me speed this up, catch us up. There we go. There we go. No looking down. Going to be interesting how it goes when you finally make it here to bash on the anvil. Yeah, no, I'll figure it out. I know I can feel my body. That sounds weird. I can feel my body, so I know when to take her easy. Okay, let's get some of this. Okay, we're going to put in his thumb. His thumb is about 2 of those. So we're going to go like this. Bam, that's a thumb. His thumb is up there. Bam. Then, over, right here, is one of his fingers. Like that. Goes down like this. And then his next finger is right here. Bam. And it goes like this. Guys, I tell you, I hate doing hands. I suck at them. There's a little fly on the painting. That's weird. Oh, because it was outside, I guess. Okay, and then we'll go like this for his other finger. I might have to go a little bit thicker with these fingers. Yeah, something like that. Okay. This goes like that. Bam. Something like that. Maybe I'll go up like this a little bit. Okay. Let me get some, where is it? Am I out already? Okay, we'll use this. No, we'll use black. We need black. Black. Where are you? Don't want to use that black. It sucks. Mars black? That is empty. What's this? Pink. Okay, I have some of this left. I forgot to get black paint. Again. There we go. Okay, a little bit of black here. Because there's some way to raise the table and put the shield between you and the object. Not that table. Also, some things just need to be down there to really work on. Like if you're working on it like this, it doesn't really, it doesn't really work. Okay. Okay. So far, so sucky. Okay. And then there's other. This hand will go. Yeah, okay. I need to go a little bit more. This. I made the hand too small, I think. But hey, that's like the theme of this painting. Remember when I made his whole face too small? So then we had to fix it. It took forever. I think I'm happy with his face now. You know who would know though? Renee, does this look like him? Are you here, Renee, still? I'll see you later, Amy. Probably already gone. Oops. The other uncle's Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard. That's funny. I'm gonna sneeze here. Give me a second. Let me drink some water so it's comedic. Not water. This is not water. It went away. So that's where the beard comes from, Uncle Jesse Duke. Do you just hate it when your biscuit cookie falls into your tea? Your biscuit cookie? Yeah, I actually do hate that. Just tried drawing people in a coffee shop today. Reason I do landscapes. I suck at drawing, so I watch you for pointers. Oh, don't watch me. Don't watch me. What the heck? I barely know how to paint. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't watch me, man. I mean, I'm glad you're watching for your entertainment, but don't watch me for pointers. Especially for pointer fingers. Dude, you will be disappointed if you watch me to learn how to do anything. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and his pinky down here somewhere. Okay, so that means that is going to be part of his hand, but we'll do that with, let's do this brown, and then we'll probably do some black in there as well. Because his thumb, right, he's like... I don't know. The music they play is not very good. I don't know if you ever heard it. I'm not saying he's not a good guitar player. He probably is. It's just when it's tough to listen to just because it's so boring. Like, if elevator music had lyrics, that's the Grateful Dead. Okay? To me, that's fair. Renee, I'm here. You've got the face good now. I love it. Don't say things just because you want me to feel good. I want you to be like, yo, look at this painting. I love it, and it's in my house, and I love it. I don't want you to be like trying to justify why you have it hung in your house to your friends when they come over and be like, well, you know, I watched this guy on YouTube, and he wanted to make me something because I moderate his channel, and I couldn't tell him, no, I don't want your picture because it looks stupid. Like, I don't want you to do that. I mean, I won't be there to hear it, but I don't want you to say it even though I won't hear it. You know what I mean? So be honest. Doesn't look like him. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Every time Josh mentions he can't paint hands, I always think of an old French in Saunders sketch. They played artists Alla Gilbert and George. It's a hilarious sketch, and I can no longer find it. Ah. If Jerry Garcia did finger paintings, he'd come up short. Oh, snap, because he's missing his middle finger. Okay. 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 I might have made his thumb honestly too big, but I can't decide just yet. I'm being honest. Love it. And got Rainer's approval too. Is he a Grateful Dead guy or no? What time is it? 1:15. All right, guys. I gotta go. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there for now. Here it is. We're just gonna do a little spritz of this because I like the effect it has when it lands on what am I trying to say? Wet paint. Let's move this over so that if we get any overspray on that painting, it won't be like a sharp line of overspray. All right. Oh, shit. See that? I was trying to do like a little... I was trying to do this. Well... Okay. Luckily, it now doesn't matter. If there's any overspray, right, that will be the only connection there ever was between Jerry and Ozzy. Hey, there we go. He's worse than me. You'd hate our playlist. Okay. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys chilling. I forgot I had it like this. Please check out my latest vlog where you'll see what we went on with our contest on September 7th. We cross-promote the channel, so any other promotions that I have going on, you can use in conjunction. So anything that'll save you money, like if you're a part of my Patreon tier 2 or up, which that's the $10 tier, you get the $10, or no, not $10, 10% off any purchase made through my email address, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. And then we have those posters, those fun little movie posters. Thank you to Heather for helping me out. Grab one of those. Those are $20. Well, everything is. And then also in August, we're having our sale. I don't know what the sale is, but it's going to be on. Keep that in mind. That promotion also counts. Yeah. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll have this done next time we go live. Maybe even later today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Actually, not later today. What am I talking about? I'm going to be busy. But this is what it is so far. I think it's actually pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I was kind of worried that I was going to hate this painting because when it was started out, I was like, golly, I just cannot get it to look like him. But I think we got it. There we go. There we go. See, this is the thing about painting when you're still in the groove and you got to go. You're just like, oh, let me tweak it. Let me tweak it. Oh, just a little bit of this. Ah, a little bit of that. So, yeah. Anyways, all right, guys. Okay, thank you. Is there just Joshing with Chakotay this week? Is it Wednesday today? It is Wednesday. Well, it does come out on Wednesdays, so I guess you'll have to see. But I'll give you a hint. No, there is not going to be a just Joshing with Chakotay. Because we forgot. But for those of you who have not been on the Just Joshing with Chakotay channel, please go check out the channel. We've uploaded, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes. So yeah. All right, guys. Okay. See you later. I gotta go. Have a good day. Maybe tomorrow I'll come back to finish this painting. All right. Okay. Goodbye.